So Manchester United have appointed a new set piece and individual coach to the first team setup. That man is Eric Ramsay. But exactly who is Eric Ramsay? Why has he joined Manchester United? And what should we expect him to bring to the club? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. So Eric Ramsay was an academy player at Shrewsbury, but quickly realised he wasn't going to be the best player in the world. He went from there to working with local Welsh side TNS as a player coach working with the academy. Ramsay then obtained a sports science degree from Loughborough University, where he coached the first and second teams. He also met, coincidentally enough, fellow Manchester United first team coach Kieran McKenna at Loughborough University. Not suggesting that's how he got the job at Manchester United, but obviously his contacts have stood him in good stead for this role. After he left Loughborough, he then went to work at Swansea for 3 years, working at a variety of age groups leading up to the under-23s. He then went back to Shrewsbury in a few different roles, including head of coaching and working alongside their under-18s manager. After that, he was promoted to academy manager and also had a stint at Shrewsbury as their interim head coach. After 18 months back at Shrewsbury, he then went to work at Chelsea, working with their under-23s team, and during this time became the youngest British person ever to receive a UEFA Pro licence, aged just 27 at the time. This is the calibre, this is the work ethic, this is the talent of the man we are talking about. The youngest ever British person to receive a UEFA Pro coaching licence, the highest ranking licence you can earn. During his time at Chelsea, the under-23s won the Premier League 2 in his first season and finished runners-up only to Manchester City in his second season, and that was the season just gone. So what does he bring to Manchester United as a set-piece coach? Well, Manchester United conceded the second most set-piece goals with 14 last season, only behind Leeds in terms of the worst defensive records from set-pieces. At Manchester United, he will be a specialist set-piece coach as well as working individually with players. Now, he's also currently earning a PhD in philosophy, which will link back to his individual one-on-one coaching. Ramsay's also worked on the FAWA licence as a tutor and a mentor, helping educate younger coaches, aiding his development as a coach and enabling him to be thoughtful about what he stands for and what he believes in as a coach, as well as having to build connections with other coaches and present in front of large audiences. In his own words, Ramsay describes himself as demanding and energetic. One of Ramsay's big coaching focuses is calmness under pressure and being able to find the spare man during defensive overloads. One player that did work closely with Ramsay is Billy Gilmour, and one of his biggest traits is sort of having an above his years calmness and composure on the ball whilst being pressed. A lot of that has been attributed to Ramsay's one-on-one coaching with Gilmour. During his time at Swansea, he also worked with the likes of Joe Rodon, now at Spurs, and Dan James, now of course at Manchester United. So he does have a little bit of experience within the squad already, which should set him in good standing in terms of integrating with the rest of the players. So after he left Shrewsbury for Chelsea, Sam Ricketts, the Shrewsbury coach, said, "Eric has been great since I've been here, and he'll certainly be missed by myself, the staff and the players. He was a big part of what we were trying to do, but an opportunity has come up for Eric that he feels is too good to turn down. So unfortunately, as a club, we're going to let him pursue that next step in his career." He also said Eric did more than just coach. He was doing a lot more behind the scenes as well. Now, this is clearly a man that is very popular, very impressive, very driven to go and get the coaching badges he has done at such a young age, only 29 years of age now. Obviously working for Chelsea, working for Swansea, working for Man United. That is a meteoric rise for a man coaching at such a young age. Now, what this means for Manchester United is hopefully this awful Premier League goals conceded record will start to improve. And not just that, but we can look at the other end of the pitch. Harry Maguire, whilst they were both in friendlies, scored against Everton and Burnley with headed set pieces, something that I think all Manchester United fans can agree he needs to be able to do more. He wins so many headers. He's so naturally brilliant at winning headers, but converting those to accurate shots on target is something that he really must improve on. And working hand in hand with Ramsay will surely do that for him. That crossover between set piece, tactical nous, as well as that individual coaching method will surely see the likes of Harry Maguire improve massively in front of goal as well as defending his own goal. Upon joining United, Solskjaer spoke about Ramsay and said, "We're excited. He's young, fresh, with new ideas, an innovative coach we know from before. Kieran McKenna knows him really well from Loughborough, so we're really pleased with that." Now, you can look at that two ways. You can look at that as are we developing, are we establishing some sort of boys club here where, if you're mates with one of the coaches, you get to be a coach? Or is this the case that Kieran McKenna, who was, an equally highly rated coach himself in his time at Spurs, and previously, before joining Manchester United, has said to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, "Look, I know this guy. This is the best of the best. This is the best young coach in Britain." These are the words that are being spoken about him. This is the sort of hype that Eric Ramsay has in terms of his ability and, like we said before, his natural drive and his natural ambition. Are we getting the best in class we possibly can? It seems as though Manchester United are getting certainly one of the most highly regarded young coaches in world football. And if that can improve what was one of Manchester United's big weaknesses, then Man United should really be looking forward to a great season next year. One of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's great strengths is his man management, and it seems as well now he is surrounding himself with the best young coaches available. United have always made an effort to sign young, promising, talented players, and it seems as though Ole is doing the same thing with his backroom staff. Of course, we've got Mike Phelan, the old head there, that has seen it all, been there, done that, won the lot as a coach. Now you've got Michael Carrick, recently retired. You've got Kieran McKenna, who is a young man, and you're adding Eric Ramsay to that, who's one of the most highly regarded young coaches in world football. This is looking like a pretty formidable backroom team that can follow Ole Gunnar Solskjaer through his journey at Manchester United, and hopefully bring new and exciting ideas to a team that is already so close to achieving great things. So that is all you need to know about Eric Ramsay, Manchester United's new coach, a young rising star in the coaching world. If he can reduce Manchester United's 14 conceded goals last season down to 13, down to 10, down to 7, you may be looking at a real title challenge this year. That could save Manchester United valuable points. And if he can improve Manchester United at set pieces at the other end as well, scoring more goals, looking better in those defensive transitions, we may well have one of the best teams in Europe on our hands. So obviously it remains to be seen the work Eric Ramsay will do, but what seems to be clear is this is one of the most promising young coaches in world football. Right, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you do. We are so close to 600,000 subscribers. If you could help us get over the line, that would be massively appreciated. Again, thank you for checking out this video. That is all there is to know about Eric Ramsay. We'll see you in a bit.